Well, it's official. It is official. The developers have come out to truly explain on what their goal is with Solo. Oh, we got Amamiya. First try. Nice. Not a dime spent. Ah, now this is what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, the news has broke. There was a developer notice which I read the second it went live. Lucky me, just kind of scrolling through the forum page. So again, I'm kind of late to the party on making a video, but I've already seen that. I've seen what was said and whatnot. As I suspected, and I, initially have said, yeah, Solo Leveling Overdrive is going to be a stand-alone game. Obviously, in terms of hearing about how this game is going to have, I guess, some form of correlation with Arise, maybe, possibly. I said that at the very beginning. It's very, at the very least, going to be advertisement. That's it. I don't think, maybe to be like, hey, for the excitement of this release, we will be giving away a few free things. At the very most, I think that's the most that we're going to be getting in terms of them pushing this into Arise. But that being said, it has been confirmed that this is a full-on standalone game which will have a price tag when it officially releases. The game itself will not have any microtransactions. You basically play the game with your friends, solo, whoever. Well, it's more so on the co-op side of things, because I don't think there's any, well, no, it's story. No, you can solo it, but then obviously there is that co-op play, and essentially you just grind the game, get the materials, get your gears, make your character strong, beat the bosses on a harder difficulty, and then work your way on crafting some good weapons. And that is essentially currently right now the premise of Overdrive. So yeah, I'm sure you guys are aware of this. So obviously they've kind of fully explained that, decided to go down the PC and the console expansion, which obviously affects the mobile side of things, because I know that's also a big bummer. Overall, I will say that this has left some question marks. I've seen a lot of people more so 50-50 about this. I've seen a decent amount, actually, I'd say, that are kind of negative about it. I've not really seen many people being positive about it, I will say. Like, the most of like the positive that I've seen is people being like, oh cool, it's a game that I can grind, don't need to pay money outside of buying the game initially, but yeah, it's just kind of being a chill vibey game. So I don't know, I mean, it is what it is. It depends on what you like, of course. So essentially, so going further, what was said, let's have a look. Create a game where you can easily enjoy through action pack with implemented features like all about multiplayer to make the combat more accessible while striving to deliver the best possible action gameplay anytime, anywhere across both PC and platforms. So this is them talking specifically about Arise, because of course it is the flagship title. That is the reason why Overdrive is here, because the stuff that Arise has kind of transferred over to Overdrive. So yeah, there's that. Overdrive shares the same roots as the original Arise, but it is being developed as a standalone package title to offer extreme action play experience tailored for PC and console platforms. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it on console if I'm being honest. Yeah, but depends on the pricing, because even if they charge a full amount, there are certain websites, wink wink nudge nudge, that you can get it for dirt cheap. So yeah, PC might be the way. For example, auto battle is not supported, so all battles must be played manually. That's on Overdrive. The combat system includes guard and parry mechanics, encouraging players to engage more directly with moment-to-moment control. So that's pretty interesting. Additionally, the title is only available on PC and console in order to support more precise input and control. So this is kind of what I expected on why it's not being available on mobile. Now mobile can't hack it. They just can't hack it. So again, something that I've already spoke about and kind of expected on the reason why it's not going to mobile. So near the end, they kind of yeah, spoke about how the Arise player base have their concerns on the Overdrive game, and they've confirmed to say that they want to emphasize what is most important above all else is the development of Overdrive will never lead to a reduction in development resources or decline in service quality for the currently serviced Arise. So that has got some people questioning it. I've already seen a few people mention about it. So again, it's kind of leaning on the 50-50 side of things. So we'll see. We'll give them time, because again, Overdrive hasn't released yet. I believe it's releasing in fall 2025. So obviously right now you can still play the game because the demos and whatnot are still going. So we'll see. These two games pursue distinct goals. Overdrive focuses on delivering the fun of a package game where players can enjoy a short but intense burst of action along with a complete self-contained story. It is designed to make the most of the PC and console environment, offering enhanced controls and real-time cooperative play. To fully showcase this experience, we've structured the game so that hunters and weapons are not obtained through summoning, but instead through the repeated gameplay and accumulated player points. We also aim to implement a streamlined and simplified growth system, so again, kind of pushing more so away of doing some microtransactions. On the other hand, Arise will continue as it has until now to grow as a live service game through ongoing communication updates with our hunters. We will continue to provide fresh content, tutorial lines, rich events, and diverse progression systems. Arise exists thanks to the support of all the hunters who cherish the game. As a live service title, we place the highest priority on communication with our hunters, and we'll so it's basically just saying, yeah, we'll listen to you guys. And again, if you guys do want to support me, we're only a few off from 150, so if we can hit that, that'll be amazing. Again, to all my supporters, the giveaways are down below as per usual. You guys know the drill. I do pick a lot of you guys to win. And if you guys do need any of the creator codes, I have access to all of them, including ones that are going to be coming at a later time, so I've got you covered on that part. So there we have it, you guys. So again, it's a full-on standalone. There's going to be a price tag at the very beginning. Thankfully, no gacha aspect into it as we go into the game itself, so that's a W. But there is going to be no formal correlation. Again, if they choose to, it's more on the line of just promotion. You know, they fully admitted on what they're trying to do with this game, and it's a separate title to kind of tackle more so on the console side of things. So that's kind of, I mean, I say that it's weird on why they're on that's been the reason, and it's not on PlayStation. That is weird to me. So maybe it's going to get announced for a later time. Who knows? But hopefully that is the case. But yeah, that's pretty much the shift on what's going on. We'll see how it affects Arise. It just, that's the interesting thing. How will this affect Arise? I know that there's a few free-to-play peeps that are really enjoying this game and going to be jumping board onto this game. So for the most part, I feel like this is going to be affecting Arise, where people are going to jump ship. And then in terms of Overdrive, people seeing that it's a gacha game are probably just going to be like, yeah, I'm going to stay on Overdrive. I don't know. I feel like this is, to me, I don't know if this is a good thing for Arise. It doesn't feel like it. Anyway, we'll have to wait and see when things all happen and whatnot. But yeah, for me personally, to give my honest opinions, I know that also on top of that, a few people are pissed at Arise no longer being on Steam. They've completely removed that. Overdrive is pretty much front and center for PC and console. So in terms of solo leveling Arise, you have to get it from the PC launcher or on mobile. That's basically what they're doing it with Arise. So they've completely just backtracked on trying to push Arise on multiple platforms and whatnot, or ways to get it, should I say, to making it so that Overdrive is now the face of like the Steam and consoles and whatnot. Well, consoles was always going to be Overdrive. I don't think they were planning on bringing Arise to console. Not to say that they can't. I feel like they can, but Overdrive has completely killed it from branching out, should I say. So there's that. They still can, but they've chosen not to. So that's why I say they've completely killed it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, just kind of wanted to give my initial thoughts to say that I'm enjoying Overdrive. If the cost of it is cheap, then yeah, I'm down. But if they come out with a $60 to $70 price tag, GG. No thank you. GG.